3rd, 2025, for the Des Moines Public Schools to order. Ms. Rios, can you please take the roll?
Yes. Ms. Alonso?
Here.
Ms. Campos?
Present.
Mr. Dix?
Here.
Ms. Knox?
Oh, this is wrong.
Here.
Ms. Martorano?
Here.
Dr. Mayberry Mays?
Here.
Ms. Norris?
Here. Next item is approval of the agenda. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Martorano, so moved. Alonso, second.
We have a motion by Ms. Martorano and a second by Ms. Alonso. Board members, please cast your vote. Ms. Alonso?
Yes.
Here you go.
Ms. Campos?
Yes.
Mr. Dix?
Yes.
Ms. Knox?
Yes.
Ms. Martorano?
Yes.
Dr. Mayberry Mays?
Yes.
Ms. Norris?
Yes. The vote is approved 7-0. I'd like to now entertain a motion for us to go into closed session.
I move that the board go into closed session per Iowa Code Section 21.5, subsection 1, subsection C, which states a governmental body may hold a closed session only by affirmative public vote of either 2/3 of the members of the body or all of the members present at the meeting to discuss strategy with counsel in matters that are presently in litigation or where litigation is imminent, where its disclosure would likely prejudice or disadvantage the position of the governmental body in that litigation.
We have a motion by Ms. Martorano. May I have a second?
Alonso, second.
We have a second by Ms. Alonso. Ms. Rios, could you please take the vote?
Yes. Ms. Alonso?
Yes.
Ms. Campos? Ms. Campos?
Yes.
Mr. Dix?
Yes.
Yes.
Ms. Knox?
Yes.
Ms. Martorano?
Yes?
Dr. Mayberry Mays?
Yes.
Ms. Norris?
Yes. The motion passes 7-0. At this moment, the board will be moving to a separate room for their closed session, and then we will return upon completion of the closed session.
No one else has. Right. Well, do you want me to read the motion? Oh. She does. Matt is sitting.
Hi, can you unmute once, laptop, or not have Matt unmuted? We cannot hear you. There we go. Okay, we're ready to go. Can you call the?
We are back in open session, and my board colleagues are both online and with us. Ms. Rios, can you take the roll?
Yes, Ms. Alonso?
She's present.
Perfect. Ms. Campos?
Here.
Mr. Dix?
Here.
Ms. Knox?
Here.
Ms. Martorano?
Here.
Dr. Mayberry Mays? Dr. Mayberry Mays? Okay.
Um,
Ms. Norris?
here. And Miss Alonso is present as well. Here.
All right.
just jumped on.
Hannah? Is here? Okay.
Skylar here.
Ms.
Okay.
Skyler?
All right. All board members are present for this open session, and I would like to move that the board go into another closed session per Iowa Code Section 21.5, subsection 1, subsection C, which states a governmental body may hold a closed session only by affirmative public vote of either 2/3 of the members of the body or all of the members present at the meeting to discuss strategy with counsel in matters that are presently in litigation or where litigation is imminent, where its disclosure would likely prejudice or disadvantage the position of the governmental body in that litigation. May I have a second?
Campos, second.
We have a motion by Martorano, a second by Campos. Ms. Rios, will you please take the vote?
Yes, Ms. Alonso?
Yes.
Ms. Campos?
Yes.
Mr. Dix?
Yes.
Ms. Knox?
Yes.
Ms. Martorano?
Yes?
Dr. Mayberry Mays?
Yes.
Ms. Norris?
Yes.
The motion passes 7-0. The board will be moving into closed session and will return here to this room as soon as it is completed. Thank you.
First, we're going to adjourn without objection. This meeting is adjourned at 9:26. Now we're going to read a statement. This is on behalf of the Des Moines Public Schools Board. In 2023, the Des Moines School Board hired JG Consulting to conduct the superintendent search. Hiring a search firm is common practice across the country in high-profile job searches, such as the superintendency. Today, the board chair directed council to take legal action against JG Consulting, which led the 2023 search and the hiring of Ian Roberts. The firm failed its duty to properly vet candidates. Ian Roberts should have never been presented as a finalist. And if we knew what we knew now, he would never have been hired. JG Consulting was responsible for advertising, recruitment, application and resume review, public domain search, complete reference checks, and presentation of qualified candidates. It also said it would conduct comprehensive reference calls on each applicant to include the verification of all related employment experiences. JG Consulting stated it would work with a third party to complete a comprehensive criminal, credit, and background check. The contract required JG Consulting to bring all known information of a positive or negative nature to the board. Because that did not occur, we are pursuing legal action as allowed by law. This is about accountability. Taxpayer dollars were used, and we are seeking accountability. Our district now moves forward, focused on what matters most, our students. It has been 7 days since our district started learning troubling information about someone we trusted. Each day we have learned more, and it has been difficult for all of us who care about the Des Moines Public School District. How we show up for each other defines us as leaders, staff, students, and community members. Sadly, some have used this situation to advance hateful comments. We will not be deterred or distracted by that. We are using this as a moment to come together and build a stronger future. Finally, the successes our district has celebrated in recent weeks are no less today than they were a week ago. They are still cause for celebration, from nationally recognized educators to double-digit gains in science to achievements in athletics and the arts. Every day, our students' talents and dedication shine. As a school board, we stand firm in our resolve to continue leading the district forward with interim superintendent Matt Smith. With our exceptional staff, we remain steadfast in reimagining education, prioritizing strong preschool starts, higher reading scores, and clear career pathways. That was our work before, and it remains our work now. Thank you.
En el 2023, la Junta Escolar de Des Moines contrató a JG Consulting para llevar a cabo la búsqueda de superintendente. Contratar una empresa de búsqueda de empleo es una práctica común en todo el país en búsquedas de empleo de alto perfil, como la superintendencia. Hoy, la presidenta de la Junta instruyó al Consejo de emprender acciones legales contra JG Consulting, quien lideró la búsqueda del 2023 y la contratación de Ian Roberts. La empresa incumplió su deber de evaluar adecuadamente a los candidatos. Ian Roberts nunca debió haber sido presentado como finalista. Y si hubiéramos sabido lo que ahora sabemos, él nunca hubiera sido contratado. JG Consulting fue responsable de la publicidad, el reclutamiento, la revisión de solicitudes y currículums, la búsqueda pública, la verificación completa de referencias y la presentación de candidatos calificados. También afirmó que realizaría consultas exhaustivas de referencias a cada solicitante, incluyendo la verificación de toda su experiencia laboral. JG Consulting declaró que trabajaría con un tercero para realizar una verificación exhaustiva de antecedentes, incluyendo penales y crediticios. El contrato requería que JG Consulting presentara a la Junta Directiva toda la información conocida, tanto positiva como negativa. Dado que esto no ocurrió, estamos emprendiendo acciones legales según le permite la ley. Se trata de rendición de cuentas. Se usaron fondos de los contribuyentes y estamos exigiendo responsabilidad. Nuestro distrito ahora avanza enfocado en lo que más importa, nuestros estudiantes. Han pasado 7 días desde que nuestro distrito comenzó a conocer información preocupante sobre alguien en quien confiábamos. Cada día sabemos más y ha sido difícil para todos los que nos preocupamos por el Distrito Escolar Público de Des Moines. La forma en que nos presentamos ante cada situación nos define como líderes, personal, estudiantes y miembros de la comunidad. Lamentablemente, algunos han usado esta situación para difundir comentarios de odio. No nos dejaremos disuadir ni distraer por eso. Estamos aprovechando este momento para unirnos y construir juntos un futuro más sólido. Finalmente, los éxitos que nuestro distrito ha celebrado en las últimas semanas no son menores hoy que hace una semana. Siguen siendo motivo de celebración, desde educadores reconocidos a nivel nacional y avances en 2 dígitos en ciencia hasta logros en atletismo y artes. Cada día, el talento y la dedicación de nuestros estudiantes brillan. Como Junta Escolar, nos mantenemos firmes en continuar liderando al distrito hacia adelante, junto con el superintendente interino Matt Smith. Con nuestro personal excepcional, nos mantenemos firmes a la reimaginación de educación, priorizando buen comienzo en lo preescolar, mejores calificaciones en lectura y trayectorias profesionales claras. Esa fue nuestra labor antes y sigue siéndolo ahora. Gracias.
We'll take a few questions. School Board Chair, our legal counsel is here as well. We'll also share a copy of the filed lawsuit here shortly this morning once we have the final copy that was filed with the court. So we've got a few minutes here to take a couple of questions.
The school district in Pennsylvania said yesterday that they were considering legal action. Was the board considering legal action before that, or did this kind of come from them as well?
Yeah, the board has always been considering legal action.
Is this something with that former school district that you will be discussing with them to see, or just you guys won't talk to them at all?
I'm going to defer to legal counsel.
I believe the Pennsylvania School District utilized a different search firm. The district's lawsuit is against the search firm that DMPS utilized.
Do you anticipate any further legal action, any additional suits?
Yeah, I think right now we're taking it one step at a time, and our focus right now is on the search firm and recouping taxpayer dollars and addressing reputational damage that's been done to our district.
Have there been any discussions with the search firm prior to today?
I'm going to defer to legal counsel on that.
We're not going to comment on anything relating to that pending litigation at this point.
So, did the board know about anything about Robert's first resume as well as, what did the board know about Robert's first resume? And did anyone flag any other issues with his overall application?
Yeah, I think what we found is there are different versions of a lot of things. There are different resumes. There are transcripts that appear different, one versus an official. I think there are multiple pieces of information that are trying to be pieced together. To be clear, the board understood that Dr. Roberts did not have a doctorate. That's what we understood as it relates to the Morgan State University. And so it seems as though somewhere along the way there was a change in that verbiage. But the board understood what we were hiring. And the school board doesn't request a doctorate. Does it require a doctorate?
The district did believe, however,
Excuse
that
me,
he
thank
had a
you.
doctorate from a different
Correct,
institution.
correct, yes, thank you.
Was that correct?
As far as we know
Yeah.
at this point in time, that's been verified.
And was that Trident?
Correct.
Okay.
And that came from the search firm.
Okay. And also you said that you've always been considering a lawsuit. Does that go back to Friday when you learned about the ISRS?
I mean, I defer to our legal counsel because she's the one who made the recommendation. I think we obviously as a board, Friday, we're totally focused on our school district and the health and well-being of our students and getting the facts. And as the facts revealed themselves over the past several days, it was crystal clear that the search firm did not do its job.
None of this was known prior to Friday, so in terms of always, I think
Thank
we're
you,
talking
yeah.
about always since
Thank
this
you.
started coming to light after Friday, not prior.
Did you get to see anything in the background check from JG Consulting, or do you just see that you just get a candidate in front of you that you assume they vet properly, or do you get to see anything in there?
Correct. Do you want to, should I answer that?
The district did receive a copy of the background check that was conducted.
And nothing came up that was concerning?
I believe at this point, we are going to be looking deeply into what JG knew and when they knew it, and whether or not they fairly apprised the board of what they knew and when they knew it, because we certainly believe that there's more than what the board was apprised of at the time.
With the understanding that the Morgan State one, eventually with the understanding that the Morgan State one was not probably as it appeared on the resume, was that not a concern? I know it's not the same current one as it's now, but was that not a concern that there could have been a discrepancy? Was that not a concern when the board hired him?
You know, I can't speak to past board leadership and how decisions were made. We made good faith decisions based on the information that was put in front of us, and that's how the decision was made.
Is the board or the district considering suing Dr. Roberts, which is what Mill Creek is looking at right now?
Mhm. At this point, our focus is on filing suit against JG Consulting.
We've got time for two more, please.
Another question, if I may. The Justice Department has said it's opening an investigation into whether the school board engages in discriminatory hiring practice. A state board has also announced plans to, for lack of better terms, investigate the board. Do you have any comment on that?
You know, we have been cooperating. I think it's important to remember that the Governor Reynolds and the State of Iowa Board of Educational Examiners also provided Dr. Roberts a license. So there are state entities that also provided acceptance of Dr. Roberts' licensure. And so I think our job is to partner with federal and state agencies to work together to make sure that we are continuing to strengthen our processes. But I think this is an issue that's bigger than just our district, since this is something that happened to the state of Iowa as well.
Baker Eubanks told me that they issued an executive summary, which they said that any problems with Roberts' application would have been noted in that report. Did the board see that executive summary, or did the hiring committee see this executive summary?
I can't speak to specifically what Baker Eubanks is referencing. I can say that for a company that was on the hook for, and I'll see if I can look up the specific language, comprehensive criminal credit and background check, it seems that something was clearly missed.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So JG Consulting was responsible for advertising, recruitment, application, and resume review, public domain search, complete reference checks, and a presentation of qualified candidates. It also said it would conduct comprehensive reference calls on each applicant to include the verification of all related employment experiences. JG Consulting stated it would work with a third party, in this case Baker Eubanks, to complete a comprehensive criminal, credit, and background check.
And then your follow-up comment to that about something being fairly missed.
Well, clearly they missed things of a negative nature because things are being identified now online in hours.
Thank you, everybody.
And you said and hours.
And I think it's clear that people are identifying and finding information online in a matter of hours. And so it is probably something that they should have caught. And that was our expectation.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.